Okay, so our unbagging today comes from Stitch It Central. They are a company that is local-ish to me. It's still a fair drive to get there, and we in Ontario are under stay-at-home order. So don't go out unless you have medical appointments, need to get immediately needed supplies like groceries, or are going outside to exercise, go for a run, go for a walk, whatever have you. So I placed the order online. A lot of companies are working with curbside pickup. And since my mother had to go to London, which is where Stitch It Central is located, to take my oldest for her doctor's appointment because she broke her elbow, she stopped in there on the way back to pick up my parcels. There was supposed to be two. One for Stitch It Central does a lot of stitch crafts. In my case, I'm using it for cross stitch. There's supposed to be a big one that has the fabric and a good chunk of the colors I need for the Rocky Horror Picture Show stitch along that I have joined, which I will link in the description below. But what I had made a second one when I set out, there was a couple little projects that I wanted to take on as well while I was waiting for the Rocky Horror sale to start, because it doesn't start till the 19th. And due to Mom not understanding how their curbside pickup working, them not having the sign out ready and not having the two packages together, and due to me not warning them that somebody was coming today to pick it up, they only gave me the smaller, more recent order. So I don't have my stuff for the stitch along yet, but I do have two projects that I do have stuff for. So the first project is also related to Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's sort of a little, do I have, that's probably a better one. I'm going to put it up on the screen in a second, but it is a little Dr. Frankenfurter. Don't want to give away the entire. So I'm going to put it up on the screen here in beautiful living color. So that is a project that I have not started because I didn't have very many of the colors. I have picked up a small bit of, actually I think it was 12 white, which ended up being B5200, B5600, the 5000 one that is weird. So that is one of the projects I'm working on. And this one I have actually started because I did have some of the colors, but not all of them. I only have a black and white printer. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing because it is utterly perfect. It is from the Witchy Stitcher. And I will put that picture up on the screen now as I put this away. So you can see it better in its glory. And I'll show you what I've done so far on it, which isn't a lot. I'm starting to get Queen on there. But I didn't have, it doesn't have very many colors. It has two oranges, a yellow, white, black, and then a handful of grays, which I didn't have any of the grays. They were all the other ones. So I have the yellow, one of the oranges, black, and white in here for that. And in here, I should have, so this is all just going to be embroidery floss. So where is something that has a key on it so that I'm working? You print these things off and it prints off in a million pages. I tried getting it to work on Pattern Keeper like I have my Haid, and for some reason it doesn't like it. It wants me to add grid lines, and I don't know how involved that's going to be, so I just decided I'd print it since these are little guys. Okay. That's got all the colors, but it's just a tiny bit of the actual pattern, because I don't want to give the pattern away. The Witchy Stitcher, I have a feeling, is going to own a lot of my own money going forward. They're on Etsy. I will have her link down below. But these are all the colors I picked up, and they are an amalgam from both. So this one needs Blanc, which is white, which I'm just using that B5200 or 5600 or whatever it is, because I can. 721, and 742 are these two. I don't remember which one is which, but I know I have them. So I'm looking for 4. No. 4, 3, and 2, and 900. So there's 4, 3, and 2. These don't exist in diamond painting, these colors. If you get a cross-stitch painting that your cross-stitch pattern that has these in it that you'd like to convert into a diamond painting, which you can do. I'm doing that with the Heaven and Earth Designs. There is a transfer document, which I can post on my Facebook page. It's in, so that's the 3 grays, 4, 3, and 2, and I need 900. Okay, so that's all I need for this one. It's just a quick, what I've done on this so far, this part here, took me about an hour. It's just simple, making X's. I am extremely new to this whole cross-stitching thing, so, but those were the 4 colors I was missing from that one. So I'm just going to close that up. And I don't actually have anything for this one. So I am going to just go here. So I need 225, which is that one. 310, which is going to come out of here. 310, 368, 368, 369. So those are going to be for his scrub gown that he's wearing. Do we call it him a she, Dr. Frankenfurter? I don't know. Tim Curry's character. We'll put it that way. The fabulous Tim Curry's character. 535, 543, 816, 950, and then for back stitching I'm going to need 369, which I have, 310, 816, which is this garnet color, and then I'm going to need white. So let's grab the white. That's not a white. Because the stitch along requires so much black, I decided I was going to buy a big bag of black and white off of Amazon. If I can find that again, I will link it as well, although that will be the Amazon.ca site. And they did come, yes, the B5200. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, B5200 and 310. So, I mean, both of these call for white or blanc, which is just white, and I'm just using B5200 because it's what I have. And while there is some subtlety to white, I'm not bothered. So that is that one. I will get some Ada and figure out what size hoop I'm going to need because I don't own a Q-snap. I'm not really sure if I'm going to own a Q-snap. So we've got cross stitch. This one's going to be the Queen of Halloween's cross stitch. This is my I See You Stitch in Anticipate Rocky Horror cross stitch. These are little cross stitches. Now, because it was kind of their fault, the people at Stitch It Central are actually going to be shipping me that box, which means it probably won't get here till next week. And that's if they don't hold it back now for the glow in the dark, which was out of stock. Yes, but once I get that, I will be adding this. I'm going to start adding these as floss tubes, even though I barely know how to cross stitch. I intend to learn, which is one of the reasons that I decided to join a stitch along, and apparently drag several others along with me. Sorry, not sorry. I have this little pouch in which I am keeping all of my notions, I guess. I do have a pair of little snips somewhere for snipping I'm sure they're around here somewhere. I'll find them and I'll stick them in here. But I think for now, because this is the one I'm working on most, I'm going to stick that in there. So that it's there, but it is its own pouch so it can be moved around. And that's all I got for you. So this is my very first floss tube. I don't have a lot to show you as far as progress. Little Queenie's about all I got. But it's a new adventure. So you can come along with me for a bit. But that's all I've got for you right now. I will talk to y'all later. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.